on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT for another Group 3 race on Gran Turismo Sport. So, looks like this is going to be able to get ready to race again on Autodrome Lago Maggiore Grand Prix. So this will be able to use a different Group 3 car for today. So, looks like time to get ready for the BMW M6 GT3 M-Power version 2016 with a Total Drama Pocketail Island character, Topher. So, this is going to be very excellent to be able to get ready for one good race, and this is going to be able to do a lot better run times. We'll be able to get everything started. So I hope that this is going to be able to have a good lap time practice, so this is going to be able to take plenty more extended distance amount of time that this is going to be able to get better. So I hope that this is going to be very perfect to be able to drive fast for a front engine rear car, that this will might be able to go better, that this is going to be one brilliant for taking a lot of good chances of any race that this is going to be able to keep up. So after taking the test practice, so this is going to be able to get ready in sport mode, and now let's go and get everything to be Topher-tastic for one good race to be able to begin. So still trying to be able to beat the lap time for only 2 minutes. So this is going to be very challenging to be able to work fast and work hard to be able to go there. So good thing that this is going to be able to use the BMW M6, that this is going to be able to give a good fast handling, that this is going to be given a good efficient for use. So it always gets plenty more aggressive turns is going to be very possible. So just going to be able to have to keep everything needed. So it will be able to do much better, that this is going to be able to take plenty more paces to be able to get. So it will be able to work perfectly to be able to take much further extended distance to be able to keep up on it. So looks like this is going to be able to have a 7-minute practice time until this race will be able to begin anytime soon. So good thing that this is going to be very good to be able to get everything excellent. We'll be able to do a lot better to be able to take much better chances for giving one good opportunity use. We'll be able to support on any other Total Drama characters with any vehicle libraries, like any Group 3 category cars will might be able to go better. So I hope that this is going to be very good, well checked for taking a lot more speed to be able to keep up on it. So looks like gonna have to take the approach. Gonna have that hillside turn is definitely might be the trickiest that might be ever evolved. So I hope that this is going to be very excellent to be able to do a lot perfectly, that this is going to be able to do much cornering strategy skills and much better handling is going to be very efficient. We'll might take the chance, we'll go faster to go in and go out for any inside turns. We'll be able to take much turns by taking a lot of practice, that this is going to be able to go there. Now, looks like this is going to be able to get one good chance to be able to take the approach. So I hope this is going to be able to have to take one good 2-minute time check, that this is going to be able to go in. So I hope this is going to be able to have a 2-second gap distance check, and now this is definitely might be going. So it'll be able to do perfectly, that this is going to be able to keep in track of the distance to be able to show. Okay, looks like this is going to be able to do a little ahead, but this is going to be able to do perfectly, that this will might give a one better chance, that this is going to be able to have the front cam view, that this is going to be able to take plenty much more speed to get there. Okay, just going to have 4 minutes and 20 seconds. This definitely might be going on the clock. That'll be able to do perfectly, that this is going to be very excellent to be able to take much more better stability balance. We might be able to go there. Okay, looks like this is going to get pretty harder and pretty better, that this is going to be able to do much perfectly to take. Okay, looks like this is going to get pretty tougher, so just going to switch back onto the hood cam, that this will be doing a lot better. Okay, looks like just going to add that hillside right turn. Going to take that part, is going to get very little roughly on it, so it's going to be able to do a lot carefully, that this is going to be able to stay on track of the maintain focus. Alright, so this is going to be considered to have a minute, 2 minutes and 1 second time that this is going to be able to do a lot better that this is going to be able to take. Okay, looks like this is going to get one good sprint finish until this is going to be able to give a good time check, and then looks like going to have to go for another beat record again, and then this is going to be able to do a lot better. Okay, just going to have to stay on the handling, and then this is going to be very much focused to be able to stay on it, so it'll be able to have another 2 minutes of time. This will give another 2 minutes of time that this is going to be able to do perfectly. We might get everything better turns to go at it. Okay, just going to have that turn is going to be very much quicker to be able to get there. So I hope that this is going to be able to take another practice for only a different Group 3 car. Will might go better that this is going to be able to do perfectly handling. We'll be able to get. Okay, just going to be able to stay on hold, so this is going to be able to do a lot better. Okay, going in. Now, this is going to be able to take much more gap distance. We'll be able to go up ahead to do much better to take, so it's going to be very handling that this is going to be able to stay careful. Well, I hope that this is going to be able to take much inside turns by using a front engine rear car. We'll be able to go practicing that this is going to be able to take on for. Okay, looks like that's going to be it. So this one might give a little bit short second on warm-up test until this is going to be able to do perfectly to be able to do just fine. So I hope that this is going to be able to have to take a very first chance that this is going to be able to use a Pocket Tail Island character library, that this is going to be perfectly used for the BMW M6. Always going to have to give one good, excellent Total Drama car library that this is going to be able to have a one good support. We'll be able to do a lot perfectly to be able to get better. So I hope that this is going to be able to have a very good race, that this will might come in handy until this will be able to ready to join in session, until giving a little bit 10-second time will might give the moment to be able to get ready to get started. So I hope that this is going to be very perfectly, that this will never fail, because it will always to be able to have a nice good clean race will be able to go in. Okay, looks like it's time to prepare for a match. Now it's just gonna have to wait until this will be able to get everything started. So, looks like this is gonna be able to take much more chance to be able to get better. So, looks like this is gonna get pretty tougher, that this will might be able to go hard to be able to get plenty much more speed to be able to get needed. So, maybe this is gonna be able to have the next race later on after this. So looks like this is going to be able to get ready to get this race started, to get everything going. So I hope that this is going to be a hard goal to be able to beat under 2 minutes. So this is going to be very much possible that this is going to be needs to do a lot more work. Alright, everybody's about to be getting ready to go. Now let's go and start the warm-up until this will be able to do much more excellent turns to get. So this is going to be able to do a lot better, to be able to do a lot more speed, to be able to get better. Okay, stay on the inside turn is definitely might be concentrated that this is going to be able to go in. So this is going to be able to do perfectly, that things might need to be able to choose a better strong Group 3 car will might need it to be able to go in. So everything is going to be able to do much better, so this is going to be able to have a very tough race that this will might have plenty much more passes to go. So it will be able to do it, so this will might be able to bring out only 4 laps of every race, that this is going to be able to do a lot better. Now this is going to be one good to go for warm-up complete, so this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to stay on it. So starting out on 14th place, that this is going to get very challenging to be able to get ready. So I hope that this is going to be able to bring some more overtake passes, that this is going to be able to do perfectly better well to do it. So I hope that this is going to be able to be prepared for one tough Group 3 race. We'll be able to get ready. So let this be a challenge by using a Total Drama Pocket Tail Island character, Topher, on it. And now this is going to be giving one tough challenge that this will be able to get ready. Now looks like going in to take the rolling start, and now here we go. Let this be a one good Group 3 race. We'll be able to get ready. So this is going to be able to take much perfectly rolling start. We'll be able to go in. Alright, let's do it. Now let's bring some slipstreams. We might get in to be able to take much more speed to get there. This is going to be able to take a one good tough challenge to be able to get started in for. Okay, looks like he's about to lose his balance, and now this is definitely important to be able to stay on it. Okay, so looks like this is going to get very tougher to be able to get everything started out for one tough race, that this will be needed. So it's going to be very tougher for the BMW M6. Is going to be able to take a lot more speed, and also the heavy corners is definitely coming on the way. So I hope that this is going to be doing much better to take. Oh man. Okay, looks like last place is definitely might be going in now. Looks like finally got back by taking 2 positions, that this is going to be able to get in for. Okay, looks like this is going to get very lighter and tougher, that this is going to be, might need to do a lot more speed and handling, that this is going to be able to take. So I hope that every custom race that the BMW M6 are definitely the most fastest. So it is definitely might be possible to be able to take the tough advantage to be able to race on for. Okay, looks like this is going to get very tougher, that this is going to be able to go in, and then this is going to be able to have to take plenty much more turns to be able to go on for. Looks like they just used the Lexus RCF, and oh boy. Just gonna be able to be much careful. Just try not to hit anything, because penalty occurs is gonna be giving a little bit problem. Okay, looks like this is gonna be able to take much better to do it. So looks like second lap goes in, and now this is gonna be giving a little decreased driver rating effect, folks, but it gets pretty harder. But this is gonna might need to have a better Group 3 car. This will might goes in. Oh man, looks like a collision just definitely might be coming in. That could be a hard thing to see it for it. Okay, looks like this is going to be able to take much heavy turns, that this is going to be able to do much more speed to get. Okay, Primus is definitely slowing down, so this is going to be able to have to go passing in to get in. Alright, there you go. This is going to be very excellent to be able to get better. So looks like on the 11th place now, this is going to be able to take much more slow handling turns. Is definitely might be going hard to get there. Okay, looks like 1 second gap ahead is definitely might be able to keep up on it. So this is going to be able to do a lot more faster times to be able to keep up on it. Okay. This is going to be able to do perfectly to get better. Okay, looks like staying on that apex. This is going to be able to do a lot perfectly to get needed to be able to stay on it. Oh no, just gonna have to try to maintain. Don't want to lose that control. That could be a little bit problem that this is going to be needs to be able to stay on track of the race, is going to be able to avoid spin outs. Okay, dirt lap is going to be able to do it after the halfway lap. Now this is going to be able to keep up on it. Stay maintained is going to be able to do a lot better. Okay, just gonna have to take much more. Inside apex turn is going in. Okay, looks like this is gonna be able to take much more distance weight to be able to keep up, because this is gonna get very far up ahead. Is gonna be able to do a lot more turns, is gonna be able to choose any determined performance on any Group 3 car that could be able to work perfectly on any specific track. So this is going to be able to take much more challenges that this is going to be able to keep up on it. Just take some challenges, we'll be able to do a lot of perfectly chance that this will might get there. So everything is all about having a practice when any Group 3 car will might go in and go faster to be able to take. Now, I hope that this is going to be able to have to take much more better ways to be able to get there. So, it's going to have to take that hillside right turn. Okay, giving one good directed turn is going to be able to go perfectly fast. Okay, just going to have to give a little bit excellent hold to be able to stay in touch. Okay, looks like they're already in the final lap, and now this is going to be, we have to get everything ready to go. So looks like this is going to be able to take one further stopping in, and then this is going to be able to take much more handling to be able to hold on for. Everything is going to be able to do a lot of balances that this is going to be able to do a lot better. Now looks like this is going to be able to keep it going, and now have everything for a little endure hold is going to be able to stay in. Okay, looks like almost getting 2 second gap distance to be seen, so just going to have to get one better approach, because this is going to get very harder to be able to reach up, but it always gets a little bit left behind that this is going to be able to do a lot more ways to get there. Okay, looks like going back in onto the straight run until this is going to be able to do another run to be able to keep going. Oh boy, looks like just wants that to be able to proceed. Just going to be able to find a way to save that position. This is going to get very harder, but sometimes decreased SR is going to be giving the hard answer. Oh boy, looks like just going to make sure to keep it much hold. Alright, he can take that position. I just want to make sure to avoid decreased SR effect that this is going to be very hard to get. Okay, looks like they just finally made it, and this is going to be doing a lot better to be able to have a very good daily workout time complete. So this is going to be able to do much better to be able to do a lot more possible. So maybe this is going to be able to have to choose for a better Group 3 car in the next race. So, well, that wasn't so bad, but it might need to do a lot more work for now. So taking a lot of perfection is of one hard challenges that this is going to be able to take. So looks like this is going to be able to do more perfectly practiced that this is going to be able to get. So it'll be able to do a lot better that this is going to have to take much more time distance to be able to get. Alright, looks like daily workout is finally complete, so this is going to be able to do much more ways to be able to keep up on it. So everything is going to be able to have a lot more faster race that this is going to be able to do one challenging moments. So maybe this is going to be able to do much better that this will might have everything in. Alright, let's see which vehicle for today's daily workout complete. Alright, looks like another Dodge Viper GT3R. So this will be very usual to be able to add it in. So glad that this is definitely a lot better race. So maybe this is going to be able to do much more speed and much more handling. So looks like this is going to be able to do perfectly. So good thing I just gonna bring out the Topher library on the track in sport mode, but this is definitely doing a lot better, but it will might need to have a lot more speed and practice. So this is going to be able to do much perfectly that this will might keep it up and keep going faster. So looks like this is going to be able to do a lot perfectly chance that this is going to be able to keep faster with any Group 3 car. Will might be able to beat the lap time by under 2 minutes. So we'll always have to keep practicing until at the end of the week. We'll have to be able to have different race for the next week. We'll might be able to do it. So this is going to be much better to be able to keep practicing and race with our favorite Group 3, and this will might get everything perfectly to be able to get a good chance of a perfect lap time. Well folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race, and I hope you liked this Total Drama library. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads if you like, and the links in the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sports, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.